I feel it is between this butterfly and me, an eternity for the insect. But a few seconds stay on my palm before I clap my hands in worship. The doorbell rang and rang. I reluctantly left my couch and made for the door, as if wading through water. I found nobody at the door except a large, black swallowtail fluttering away. I returned to my comfortable seat and took up the book I had been reading. The pages were blank, all the words gone. I couldn't even remember exactly what I was reading. It must have been a book on a learn while sleeping method by a famous lepidopterist. A swarm of butterflies flutter in an illuminated glass dome, light breaking into winged souls, in and out of the rose-wet grotto. In and out, I wasn't escaping to summer but from something in fear of being caught by a net. Out in the field, children were chasing pollinators to pin them in an insect cabinets, their summer homework. Every time a boy gave a shout of glee, long grasses trembled like nerve fibers, agitated, restless, as if mediated by the sweep of the net. I was kept alive in a glass cage together with the other wing fellows for aeons. The doorbell started ringing, louder and louder. Screaming, I struggled to wake. I was one of those thousand butterflies in an enormous LED light bulb, my voice silently rising like bubbles. My eyes stopped at the margin of a blank page. A ravine was under my nose, and beyond, an overhanging cliff with a few low pines in the shapes of crouching animals. I sat in a chair placed on a grass-covered plateau and played the bass viol. The undertone echoed back like waves of hunger. The breeze felt salty as if coming from the sea. Somehow I thought of steamed rice balls wrapped in a thin sheet of dried seaweed, which I had prepared in the fridge just in case. The land shook, suddenly as before. Nymphs trembled. Terracotta soldiers guarding the underground palace, shaking in alarm. Attention! Forward! Air was warm and humid. I strolled among palm trees in an ecstasy, perfumed by orange and yellow tropical flowers. When I stood still, holding my breath, wishing the moment would last long, butterflies came to settle on my shoulders and on my palm for honey. A bell started ringing again, the closing time of the butterfly farm. I had to leave the Shangri-La, and on my way home, I stumbled over a stone that had tumbled down the hillside. Yes, I realized there had been, to be sure, an earthquake. Dream of a Butterfly, a prose poem by Yoko Dano.